In the sea of love, ruby waves pouring down on my head. The ocean of love carrying me up from this prison of lies. If I could touch the stars with my fingertips, the doors would open all around me. I'm gonna escape from this prison of lies and swim in the ocean up above my head. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Here we go. What's going on, Samboner Nation? Hope everybody's off to a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's always a beautiful day here in the Samboner hood. The sun is unfortunately not shining. You can catch some of these rays, but look, we're back. I don't know how else to put it. We are back. March 20th. March 20th was the last episode of the Samboner show. And my, oh my, is life a motherfucker? As simple as that. Life is a motherfucker. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. And just when you're out there telling everybody it's the fucking greatest time of the year, it can quickly become the worst. But there's something about this great community that we have built, this community that I witnessed over the last couple of days, a community that I was born and raised in, that just cannot get away from one another. You know, at the end of the day, deep down inside, if you need them, they're there for you. They are there for you. I cannot thank everybody enough for all the love, all the support. As you know, right, I'm going to get this off my chest. As you know, we lost a gem. Simple as that. My sister Curry was a rare egg, and as they say, only the good die young. And if there's anybody that's going to make us stronger, make me stronger moving forward, it's going to be my sister. Her inspiration, her love for one another, the way she went about her life was different. It was different than anybody else I've ever witnessed. When she put her mind to something, she could achieve great things. She was an unbelievable singer. She was an unbelievable dancer. She was an unbelievable worker. She was an amazing mom. And again, if she put her mind to it, if we put our mind to anything in life, oh my God, you can achieve it. You can achieve it. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm we're on our way to the funeral, and I'm sharing some of these words with my kids, right? Because I want my kids to understand, who my sister was and what she was all about. And I kind of said that to her. I said that to my kids. If you put your mind to something, you can achieve anything. And for some reason, I used, if Carrie wanted to be a pianist, she could have been a pianist. Which led to my 7-year-old daughter going, "What's a penis?" Which, at the end of the day, gave us a nice little laugh, gave us a nice little smile. And, we will continue to live in Curry's spirit. We will continue to live with her. One feller said that, time does heal everything, or time doesn't heal everything. I don't think time heals shit, right? At the end of the day, you got one life to live. Don't look left. Don't look right. Don't look behind you. Laser focus straight ahead and give it all you got. And that's what my sister did. She left a legacy. She left an amazing, she put an amazing impact, not only on the community that we were born and raised, but our family, our family. We're talking about the trailblazer of it all, the first of many, many children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. She is on the top. And for that, we will continue to look up to her and live in her spirit and continue to grow stronger from her and her life. And man alive, did we celebrate her life the right way. It wasn't a celebration of life. It was an after party. It was an after party We were raising a glass. We rung up a big bar tab. We carried that on to another bar after that. We owned the jukebox. We played every living best song that she could ever remember or just would want to hear that night. And for that, I just want to thank everybody for all your love and support, everybody coming out and supporting our family for one of the best people in the world. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this, but if I'm gonna fucking get back on this microphone, she's gonna get me through it. So, all right, everybody, fucking let's go. It's time to fire up the engine. It's time to get back to the grind. You know I'm gonna keep on Samboning. Hope you keep on Samboning too. What else do we got here? What else do we got? Man alive, there's so much to catch up on. There really is. There's so much to catch up on. I was looking back like 3 weeks ago. I was looking back like I was going to do an episode from not Clearwater. We went to St. Pete's Beach this go around for spring break. We're always shaking it up, moving, shaking. Last year we were in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. And this year we decided to go to St. Pete's because everything else was booked. I guess everybody's traveling again, right? Traffic's awful and it's a bear, but at the same time, everybody's traveling. We found a place in St. Pete Beach, the Don Caesar, right during Pizza Month. Look, I didn't go to St. Pete's to go quest for the best, right? I went to St. Pete's to sit my fat ass on the beach, find a nice little local lounge chair by the pool, sip on some cocktails, and just unwind, right? But I will say, like spring break, kind of, I got away from the Samboners. I got away from Pizza Month. I think I chimed in here and there. I wasn't trying to abuse it, but it's just one of those things, right? Samboning, like I said, it's a feeling. It really is. It's like you either got it or you don't. And I know deep down inside I got it, right? But what I've been struggling with over the last couple of weeks has kind of set me back, and that's only the norm, right? As we continue to grieve and we continue to find ways to climb and get back to where we need to be. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the love and support. Shout out to our good friends over at Not For Long Media, Jack in the Back, Colin, and the team. Just continue to support the Samboners, the Samboner Show. Can't thank you enough for all the love and support. Shout out to the original Fudge Kitchen, a loyal sponsor of the Samboner Show from day one. It's always a great day to get your original Fudge Kitchen game on. How many months? How many days are we? How many days? How many days are we? Wow, 40 days. 40 days to Memorial Day weekend. And I think I heard that the Dad Bod is trending like more than it has ever trended in I don't even know. I really don't know. I'm a father of 3. Shout out to my wife who celebrated our 16th wedding anniversary on March 28th, 2008. One of the greatest years that I could ever remember. And then I guess right around 2018 is when the Dad Bod started to really trend. And now I'm told in 2024 it is the top trend in the entire country, right? So 40 days to Memorial Day weekend, 63rd Street Beach, Sea Isle City, here we come. Looking forward to an unbelievable summer. I mean, these are the months that we live for. We live for these months, and I can't fucking wait. I really can't. I can't fucking wait. Samboners, I have a ton of shit written down. I don't know how to break it down. I have no goddamn order, but I'm just going to give it my best. It's been close to 30 days since my last episode. And these are my sins. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got to blow this shit up, though. I lost my glasses. I can't see shit. My fucking eyes are gone. My eyes are shot. Can you believe that? God, I mean, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I've talked about it before, but like, I can't see shit. All right. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We're on our quest to find the best. Man, god damn it. All right, tune in. Let's go. Woo! All right. Where do we begin, man? New beginnings. Really, it's all about new beginnings. Quick shout out to my buddy Nick Reynolds proud owner of Delco Steaks, proud owner of Crangy Bakery. Him and his partner John McKenzie, no relation to Mick McKenzie. We tracked down that tree. There is no relation, but I just want to give a shout out to Nick for believing in me, believing in the Samboners, bringing me in to help him, boost up an unbelievable brand in the Crangy Bakery. Who the proud owner Lou had it on lockdown for 35 years. His time got to a point where he wanted to move it into the hands of Nick, a true believer in just helping people, giving back to the community. This guy wears it on his sleeve. When you talk about passionate, this guy is the epitome of passionate. And I'm talking passionate about the right people, passionate about good community, good camaraderie, great food, helping people at the end of the day. And I couldn't have asked for a better fucking time in my life to partner with a better person than Nick Reynolds down at the Crangy Bakery and the team there. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to just some of the guys in the community. There is something to be said about South Philadelphia. I mean, I don't give a fuck what you are doing in your life, whether it's good, bad. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, but the camaraderie that is outside of this place and up and down the sidewalks, all around the small businesses throughout South Philadelphia, people fucking wanna love each other and help one another. I mean, South Philly might be the happiest fucking place in America. I mean, we really do. We live in one of the greatest cities of all time. And I can't just be more fortunate right now to be partnering up with such a great team, surrounded by an unbelievable atmosphere. Now, granted, I got to watch those carbs. Holy shit. I eat bread for a living. I do. I eat bread for a goddamn living. And I love every single second of it. I don't care if I'm mopping the fucking floor, working the cashier, taking out the trash, or just shooting the shit with the regular Joes out there, because that is what makes me happy. And that is what inspires me to continue to get out there and Sambone. And that's exactly what Nick is doing for me, giving me an opportunity to do what I love, which is making you people happy and just getting out there and supporting any business that we can. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, like I said, baby, I'm going to keep on Samboning. Hope you keep on Samboning too. April has been just one of those months where we, unfortunately just don't have a theme. And last April, we didn't have a theme either. Not to say it's not our month, but right now it isn't. It isn't our month, right? I think the year prior to that, we rolled out a little April Fool's joke, like we were going to do peanut butter and jelly month. Like, really? Peanut butter and jelly month? Well, sure enough, 30 days later, we're still Samboning peanut butter and jelly. So that's just what we got going on here. The following year, we lost it to the Pirate Smuggler, and this year we're just moving, we're shaking. So we're just going to continue to grind through April, and then we'll roll out another theme in May. What that is to be determined. But maybe we'll do Mexi month, Kev. Fried Uns. Shout out to Fried Uns. Maybe we'll do Mexi month. He's been begging for Mexi month for 4 years, but I don't know. Come on, we're saying boners, baby. We can't be eating tacos. Tacos? What are you going to do? A little Mexi melt? What's your order at Taco Bell? I took the young buck to Taco Bell the other day. I felt bad. I took him to Taco Bell after his baseball game. And I'm like, what's your order? He goes, what's my order? I don't know what order it is. I'm like, yeah, you know why? Because I don't take you to Taco Bell. Like, this day and age, we don't take our kids to Taco Bell, and that's weak. You got to take your kids to Taco Bell. A little couple a couple Cholitos, a little soft taco supreme. My order was a chili Cholito, 2 soft taco supremes, a hard taco, and I think 2 Mexi melts, and a Mountain Dew. Growing up, I drank a ton of Mountain Dew. Nowadays, you're like, ugh. But you know what? He grabbed himself a Mountain Dew, as he should get himself a Mountain Dew. So we had a little fun at Taco Bell. Take your kids to Taco Bell, man. That's what it's all about. It's unbelievable. But yeah, Samboners. Again, I'm just winging this. I'm just trying to get back out there, get back out to the grind. Again, appreciate all the love and support. And we're out there, man. We're out there. We're moving. We're shaking. We're making the best of life. We're going to continue to grind through. Before you know it, we're going to be clanging them and banging them in the Sea Isle City, Wildwood, Avalon, Stone Harbor. You know the deal. We're out there. We're Samboning, and we're having a good time. But Sambone Nation, man, you're out there. You're continuing to crush it. Like I don't even have like a recap on Pizza Month. Let me bring up the page. I try my best not even to look at it that much, but we're out there. We got to put the content up, and oh my gosh, shout out to Maniac Malloy. Appreciate the opportunity there, doing some good work with Bet Park. Nothing but a ton of fun there. Colin Thompson obviously getting his Sambone on, never misses a beat. Is it hot dog month? Is it cutlet month? Is it hoagie month? No, it's wild card month. So at the end of the day, it's wild card month. But looking back on pizza month, we didn't even drop a top 10. I don't even know if we did enough damage. Dude, pizza, holy shit, dude. Philadelphia is becoming an unbelievable pizza town. And we did some damage. Now I'm looking back on it. We did a little bit of damage. I think pizza month is definitely worth a run back in 2025. But at the end of the day, we're Samboners. And who we get yesterday? Shout out to John Garbarina, MMA fighter out of South Philadelphia. Got his little Samboner debut in, a little breakfast John from Crangy Bakery. Who else we get? Oh, a little snuff in the house, a little snuff around the corner. I've been a friend of Joe Perry for a couple of years now. He came on the Samboner show when we first launched it. And just a great dude, man. Wears, South Philly on his sleeve. Very, very passionate when it comes to food. Really sweetheart of a guy. And, I hooked up with him being down there right around the corner. We decided to hit up Little Nick's, show a little love to Little Nick's, slinging all kinds of great hoagies and cutlets. And that was a fun, just, showing of a guy that has been born and raised and doing some amazing things with the Skinny Joey Merlino podcast. I believe he's got Pete Rose coming on this week. That's going to be an unbelievable listen. So, kudos to Joe, kudos to Snuff, as we should say, for just holding it down there in South Philly and doing some great things. Looking back, we had a cool little, collaboration with Barstool Philly. Got to post the Samboner cheesesteak top 10, right? Whether you like it or you don't, Samboners. This is what we're looking at, man. Berardi Brothers sneaks in at 10. Steve Prince of Steak sneaks in at 9. Woodrow's has been holding down the fort for a long time at 8. Joey's Pizza out in Thorndale at 7. Delco's Steaks at 6. Gazzo's Steaks at 5. Lorenzo's Steaks at 4. Cafe Carmela. John's Roast Pork. And Angelo's Pizzeria. The top 3. Those top 3, those dogs right there. It's interesting, man. Like, Angelo came onto the scene in 2019 with that fresh bread. Hasn't missed a beat. Maybe some inconsistency here and there, but I haven't had it. I've heard I have not had it. And for that, he's number 1. John's Roast Pork. I mean, are you kidding me? John's Roast Pork. Like, talk about the bar. Really, talk about the bar. And I want to go back. I want to go back down to John's Roast Pork. I might go this week and drop a heavy Sambone because, like, all these new spots continue to pop up. The Verona Pizzas, the Lucatellis, the Stellas. I'm hearing places like Carla's and Wayne slinging Sam's Italian Market. Gio's just came onto the scene. Pete's Fame. Like, there's a ton of fucking cheesesteak places out there. But at the end of the day, John's Roast Pork with the Crangy Bakery roll is absolutely crushing it, and they continue to crush it. And I think they're using American cheese. Don't hold me to that. I don't think they broke into the Cooper Sharp game, but yeah. So I don't know. What the fuck else do you want to talk about, Samboners? Again, we're just kind of like shaking off the rust here. We're gonna shake off the rust. We're gonna get back to it. Bring on some new guests. Shake it up here and there. Thank God though I get to talk about the Masters, right? Because I mean, honest to God, like, what is we talked about this over the weekend, like, what is your bucket list sporting event? My brother and I are sitting there watching the final day of the Masters, and we were talking about what would be your ultimate bucket list event to attend. And I'm sitting there watching the Masters thinking to myself, like, would it be the Masters? I would love to see a British Open. And he hit me with, how about Game 7 of the NBA Finals? I'm like, God damn. If we were courtside, that would be icing on the cake. But, like, the Masters to me is it's like America's pastime, right? Like, I've heard the debate more recently. Max Homa, dude. Max Homa, of all people, you were in the running to win that Masters, and here you are being quoted whether or not golf is a sport or game. Is golf a sport or a game, right? is baseball a sport or a game? Is football a sport or a game? Is soccer a sport or a game? They're all sports and game. Now you take you a further step up, and you say to yourself, "Are golfers athletes?" Right? And don't let even get me started with that, right? Because I, at the end of the day, firmly believe that a golfer is an athlete, right? Because you're either physical or you're mentally tough in terms of being a golfer or any other type of professional in your specific sport. But come on already, dude. Don't sell yourself short. If you're a golfer, you are an athlete and you are playing a sport. You are playing a fucking sport. Now, when it comes back down to the Masters, like again, I want to bring up the Masters because, man, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole about just like the fact of how everybody's just addicted to their cell phones and devices and games and shit like that. I'm not going to get into it, but one of the things I do love about the Masters is the tradition around going to the food stand and getting a nice Sambo and paying $1.50 or whatever else. You're getting a bag of chips for 50 cents. You're getting a nice ice cold beer for $2. In addition to that, you're going out there for 8 hours without your cell phone. You want to make a call to your wife, you want to make a call to your son or your daughter, you got to go find a fucking payphone and throw 35 cents into that puppy and make a call. Like, why on God's earth do our kids have to walk to school with their cell phones? Why on God's earth do our kids have to text us during school? It makes no sense. So shout out to the Masters, one of the greatest traditions to this day. So at the end of the day, from a bucket list standpoint, I think that's got to be it. I got to get to the Masters. So if anybody wants to take me, I would really, really appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. So Scotty Scheffler, what are you going to do? Guy's an absolute dog. I mean, he's an absolute dog. 2.5 to 1 to win the goddamn thing. 4 rounds later, the dude wins by 5 shots or whatever it was. -11. Oh my God. I keep seeing the 11-11 everywhere I walk. Riddle me that, Samboners. Riddle me that. But, we're flying high. It just feels good to be back behind the saddle, behind this microphone. I promise to be better. I will be better. It's been a long, long couple weeks. And I know deep down inside we're just going to continue to grow stronger from this. It's just it feels good to have baseball back. My sister was a gigantic Philadelphia Phillies fan. Her absolute crush in life was Darren Dalton. Shout out to Dutch. Just growing up as a kid, rooting on the 1993 Phils like there was no tomorrow. My sister knew it all, man. She knew all the batting averages, all the stats, who was pitching that night, what time the game was. My God, we are going to miss her, man. She knew everything, the birthdays, the anniversaries, the names, right? Sitting there. Who's this? Who's this? Her. Who? Oh, we have no idea. We have no idea. She did. She knew it all. She fucking knew everything. Oh my God. But no, it feels good. It feels good that baseball is back. It's refreshing. I got a 7-year-old playing softball for the first time. Brady Mack is playing for 3 teams. Can't even keep up with that. Kayla's out in the soccer field doing the dancing. It's a good time for these kids to get out there and start running again in the warmer weather. Baseball, again, is your America's pastime. And it's just like golf. It's just like the Masters. It's a tradition. It's a tradition. When the time comes, you get behind your team. Take your kids down to the Phillies game, although it's super expensive anymore, but take your kids to the game and enjoy some Phillies baseball. We're 2 games above 500. Got off to a little bit of a bumpy start. Look, have some patience at the same time. May 15th comes around and we're in the tanker. Yeah, we got a problem. But May 15th comes around and we're 5, 6, 7 games over 500. Be happy. Be positive. Can't win them all. But the boys of summer will be there. They got a great, great team and they got a great, great leader. And I think at the end of the day, we are going to make a run for that pennant. And I really do. I really do believe that we can win the World Series. So this episode probably was not that great. If anybody got through it, I really appreciate it. I knew it was going to be a struggle. I really did. I didn't really, You got to do it though. You got to break through. You got to break through. You really do. And that's what my motto in this entire journey of the Samboners has been to, break on through. And we've been hammering away for years and years. And I just can't believe just the feeling, or Jesus Christ, I really did go to Archbishop Wood and graduated from Penn State, didn't I? Those Mickisms are for real, Car. But I do believe that we are growing one of the greatest and strongest communities here in Philadelphia. And the beautiful part about this Samboner lifestyle is that it's growing day by day outside of Philadelphia, and the people that maybe grew up in Philadelphia that now live in California or down south in Florida have the ability to get out there and do a little bit of a Samboner review, showcase some places down south if you can. And, my bad for not getting over to the Violet Stone, I think it was, in St. Pete's. These two guys from Northeast Philadelphia, a couple from Northeast Philadelphia went down to St. Pete's, and they started a little, flavor of South Philly, slinging the pizzas and the cheesesteaks. I didn't get there, but that is the beauty of, Philadelphia, and the way our community travels, and the way our community, for that matter, continues to, bring like that flavor of Philly to different cities all over the country. So there's so much opportunity for us to travel and uncover these spots. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And I think deep down inside, like, this Samboner thing, it should be spread. It really should be spread. It's fun. It's family oriented. It brings great camaraderie to your community, and the open-minded piece to it. The people that want to get involved are the people that want to give, want to care for one another, and just want people to be happy, right? At the end of the day, we need to be happier. I can't believe this is fucking nuts. But Sambone Nation, thank you. I'm not going to be sappy anymore. This is the sappy episode. The sappy episode is over. I'm gonna get back to grinding. I'm gonna get back to good energy, Samboning. Take a fucking look. Take a fucking bite. Let's go. Samboner out. And how do you turn this off? Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to end the recording. Know that it's worth it when the neon's inside. My mouth starts to water. My knees get weak. I post it up on Insta so that everyone can see it. I put in my order. Set up my phone. Clear me a table line.